Welcome to the Metal Bar. I'm Ricardo, of course, and the gentleman with me from Chimaira, we've got Rob and we've got Jimmy. How you doing, boys?
We're doing good.
What's going on?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no dramas. Thanks for coming all the way to New Zealand. Been, 2-3 years since you were here last?
2008.
Yeah, 2 years.
April, right? I think it was April. April 2008 was the last time we were here.
And that was the show with Korn and Biohazard as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick show.
Sick show. Did you change the setup every night? So what you played in Perth was different to what you played in Brisbane, be what you played here?
No, we pretty much decide that on a tour-to-tour basis. And this particular one, we were just like, we're playing an hour and a half, let's just play that whole set. Because it's not, when you're playing that many songs, it's hard to swap them in and out all the time. Especially with ones maybe you haven't played in a long time, so we found that, you can be tighter as a band, by just, learning the transitions, getting used to the transitions every night. I mean, yeah, we played the songs a million times, but when you're playing it back to back with something else beforehand, or you have some different ending to it or whatever, it's hard to remember all that stuff with so many songs. So just get tighter as we do it and, become a well-oiled machine, which hopefully you'll reap the benefits of tonight after 6-7 shows of doing this.
Excellent. Now, the new record is called The Infection, and I've been talking recently, we had a big festival here called the Big Day Up, Mastodon we're here for at Fair Factory we're here, and I got to talk to those guys, and those guys do tend to write, I guess, loosely termed concept records. The record has a central theme. The Infection seems to sort of have that kind of thing going on, maybe to a different degree, but how much do you guys take that sort of thing into consideration when you're writing, when you're approaching doing a new record?
Well, in terms of where the music comes from, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think if there is a theme, that it's probably placed on whatever vibe the songs that we wrote created, So, and that's generally Mark and our keyboard player Spakuza's department, and not really our department in the slightest. So, I think there's a theme of that just infectious thing. Basically, that concept was the infection for the concept. The concept for the infection came about by Mark just thinking as the songs were coming together that the riffs were infectious. You'd always be singing them in your head and stuff like that, and thus that sparked the Spreading the Infection campaign and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of the theme of the record or concept records or whatever, I personally have no idea.
Okay, well that sums that one up for us. Now you guys have been touring a hell of a lot over the last couple of years since we've seen you. And I was talking to Dirk, your manager, earlier, and he said that there's because I've watched all the DVDs and stuff. There's a new DVD coming out as well that we can expect maybe June, July.
Yeah, hopefully that's what I heard too, early summer, and we're really looking forward to that. It's been a long time since we've done like a full DVD with live show and everything like that. We did the dehumanizing process in 03, that come out, 04, something like that. Yeah. And since then, a lot of people are saying, we want another live show. Hopefully, we'll have the audio CDs in there of the live shows. Like a lot of bands do that, so you can just listen to the live shows as well. So it's going to be killer. It's been a long time coming for everybody that's been waiting, and I'm looking forward to see it myself. I want to see the Christmas show.
It'll be it sounds like that's going to be a great package, man. You guys obviously, we've been talking about, done a lot of tours. You're talking about Dubai, you're talking about those things, and you're saying that you've supported a lot of people. If we can take it one at a time, maybe Jimmy first. Yeah. Who's the band that you've shared a stage with? That's made the biggest impression on you, or the band that you've kind of gone, wow, I'm playing with these guys.
Man, that's a tough question because there's so many, and it changes too, though. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a band like Metallica, when I saw them recently, like, it's like, okay, they kind of came back up. They did a couple things where I'm just like, in my head, I don't care anymore because I overhear them. So it's like I'm just kind of like over it. But now I saw them in their live show at that show in Cleveland. We saw them play with Lamb of God, and it was like, yeah, they just floored me though. Like again, like just they did some crazy stuff, and I was just like, okay, they caught my attention again. Now I can go back and listen to the CDs again. But Metallica, but toured with, no, that'd be like, I still think Slipknot was probably one of my favorite bands to tour with, like that I got to learn a lot from and see the production and the what goes on in that band. Like, I got to see it, like, and I was like pretty impressed by it. It's awesome.
Excellent, thanks, Jimmy. Rob, for you.
There's so many bands along the way, starting early on that as you start playing with, like you said, oh my God, I can't believe I'm on the stage with or whatever. Definitely that was Slayer, But even before that, we did shows with like Sepultura and stuff like that, where Sepultura was one of my biggest influences ever growing up, and so playing with them was totally awesome. And then like the Slayer thing, like it's fucking Slayer every single night, and you're on that tour. And we're, I was a 21-year-old kid, whatever, and it was crazy. And then going on, playing with Metallica, and then Korn and Ozzy and Slipknot and just tons of bands I grew up listening to and stuff, and then touring with Slipknot and then touring with Korn, and then it's surreal and something we don't take for granted, and a dream come true, and we still don't even believe it sometimes. So. But we'd like to do more of it. So all those bands aforementioned, please contact us.
Excellent. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Looking forward to tonight, and it's going to be killer. Thank you.